Good morning. It is very early on what's today? Wednesday morning, and I'm about to do a glute and hamstring workout. So I'm just going to take you through what I normally do, and it starts off with a warm up, full body. Here we go. roller. I used to be really bad about it, but now I'm trying to do it almost every single day, and it has helped so much. I roll out, and every time there's a spot that hurts, I stay on that spot for at least 30 seconds. Starting off today with banded glute hip thrusts. So I have my band, and then I bought myself something that's literally called jacked ass belts. Because I used to put the dumbbell right across my hips, but it was really uncomfortable, and then I saw this thing online, I bought it, and I actually love it. It enables me to lift heavier, and it's much more comfortable. So starting off with that. It is a little weird to get in and out of. It is a little awkward. I'm just gonna move the camera so you'll be able to see. These are 50-pound dumbbells. So I'll be lifting a total of 100-pound dumbbells. And it sounds like a lot, but it's actually not that bad. Yeah, so the weights slide in here. And then it's just a little weird to get into initially. Kind of like squeeze it. There it is. Okay. Put the band right above my knee. And I use my watch to time myself. I'm going to go for I'm going to try to go for a minute. And if I can do any more, that's a bonus. Okay, here we go. The key to those with the band is to really push against it to really activate your glutes. And mine are activated, meaning they are burning. Now, let's see if I can get out of this thing. Okay, so now that my glutes are activated, I'm gonna go into Romanian deadlifts. I'm doing 60 pounds in each hand. I've been away traveling. I haven't done this type of weight or this heavy of a weight in a long time. So hopefully I can still do it. I'm gonna use my wrist straps, which are crucial, and they allow me to hold dumbbells that are this heavy and maintain my grip. So I'm gonna go for 4 sets. These are the wrist straps, Versa grips. You can get anything online. These are the ones that I saw. I bought them, and they're pretty good. I did have to watch the tutorial on how to use them. There we go. All right, so with the RDL, I'm not gonna go straight into my heavy weights. I'm gonna start off with a warm-up set, because yeah, when you're going this heavy, you don't wanna get injured, so definitely start off with a lighter set, get your body used to the motion, and then you can gradually increase, or yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So starting off with half the weight, 3 pounds in each hand, and when I do an RDL, when I'm doing it, I like to think of my glutes. Instead of moving down, I'm trying to get my glutes to the opposite side of the wall. You don't have to go very far down. You want a proud chest, and you just want to go till you feel it, and then back up. You should feel this in your hamstrings and glutes. I always drink electrolytes when I work out. It's not necessary, but it's tastier than water. I do half of an element and fill this up with water. If I find that if I use an entire element, it's way too much, way too salty, so I like using half. Let's pick up these 60s. All right, I'm gonna give my hands a rest from holding heavy dumbbells and do some hamstring curls on the machine. If you don't have access to a machine, I will give you an option to do instead of this exercise. All right, here we go. I put it at 100 pounds. think I got 4 reps. I felt like my range of motion wasn't that great. I'm gonna try it again before my 4th set. If I don't like how it went in the 3rd set, I'm gonna go back down to 100 pounds. It's better to get full range of motion than go for the heavier weight. One more set, this time single leg. I usually like to have a 1 set where I'm just using my left leg to bring down the weight and my right leg. And for this one, I'm gonna go to 40 pounds. So my legs are tired. And so, I'm just gonna rip it out. So if you don't have access to a hamstring curl machine, then you can find a bench, a chair, and put your leg up, and then do 1 leg at a time, going down, up, down, up. It looks simple, but this is killer, trust me. And the farther you have this second bench or whatever you're using block away, the more you engage your hamstring. Oh. Oh. Now I have to even it out. So now we are going for a foot elevated forward leaning lunge. And by elevating the foot and leaning forward, we're really going to engage our glutes. So I have a yoga block, and then I put a kettlebell in front of it so it won't slide. And I'm gonna give this a try. That was 12 reps. That felt good. So I'll definitely increase it for the 2nd set. And even though it's 1 set at a time, I always rest in between doing unilateral work because your body needs to rest. So you don't need to rush this. It goes straight to the other side. It's good to rest so you can give that same effort. think I'm gonna go straight to 40 pounds on each side because that felt pretty good. And I'm gonna superset it with body weight for the next round, just to get that extra burn. Done with that. That's the worst. So good, but so bad. So, I have time for one more exercise, and I actually haven't decided what I want to do. So, I think it's going to involve a sumo squat, and then I want to superset it with something. I just haven't figured out what yet. So I figured it out. Sumo squat to cable kickbacks. If you don't have the cable machine, you can simply do body weight. It'll work on your balance and also your glutes and your posterior chain all at the same time. I think it's important to not always program everything, but to include some exercises that you like and enjoy. And I love cable kickbacks, and so that's how we're ending this workout. So the sumo squat, legs are wider. I like to have my toes pointing out. I'm using the 60-pound dumbbell, and I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm just going to go halfway up and always keep some tension in my legs. And pause. So I pause for a couple seconds here. Don't go all the way up. Pause. That's how we're getting today. Okay. that makes your glutes burn. Because this is more of a finisher at the end of my workout, I am doing these exercises back to back and not giving myself rest in between. Just resting in between sets. And I'm only gonna do 2 more sets. Whew. So that was a typical glute and hamstring workout for me. I always change it up, but that was today's workout. Now I'm going to have my second breakfast of the day, because I always do eat before I work out. I'm gonna go for a bagel and cottage cheese to get my 30 plus grams of protein and my carbs. I do have creatine, so I'll put some creatine in there. And then later today, I'll walk 2 miles, go for a walk. And that's it. So thanks for watching.